Hey, what's up everybody? Tim Stoddard with StodzyMedia.com. Before we get started on today's lesson, I want to tell everybody, try to get through this entire video because at the end of this video, I'm going to put some clips of some bloopers that happened the other day. This is actually my second attempt to try to get through this lesson plan. The first time we did it, we just could not stop laughing. We have it all on footage. It's really hysterical. So make sure you go through to the end of the video to watch those bloopers. So today, we're going to talk about 4 different resources that people can go to for free to learn online marketing. Regardless of what people tell you about college and about getting an education through marketing, if you want to go to college, I'm all about it. Enjoy your education, but there's tons, and I mean tons of free information online so you can learn these skills. I'm going to go over the top 4 that I've used that have really taught me how to succeed in this business, and I think you'll get a lot of value out of them as well. So to start, we're going to go in reverse chronological order. So to start, there's a website called unbounce.com. Excuse me, it was founded by a man named Ali Gardner. Unbounce.com is all about conversion optimization. So this is probably the least practiced out of all the marketing tactics. If you have a website, you can drive millions of hits of traffic to that website. But if nobody is converting on either buying something or calling you to buy your service, then all that traffic is pretty much worth it. Conversion always comes from design. You have to design your landing pages and your website in a very specific way that incentivizes the user to perform some kind of action. We call that a call to action. So on Unbounce, there's plenty of content, there's plenty of blogs that teaches you about how conversion optimization works, but they also have a tool that allows you to design landing pages through a really user-friendly template that they have, which will implement the calls to action on those pages properly. It's hugely valuable. Do not overlook your conversion optimization. It's really important. You have to make sure you're converting on the traffic that you're working so hard to get to your site. So unbounce.com, great resource, check it out. Number 3 on my list is a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk. He's pretty much a social media celebrity at this point. He's very heavy into social media marketing. If you were to ask Gary Vaynerchuk, everything else is kind of worthless. But these social apps that get a majority of the user attention these days, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, he's very technical on these programs, on these platforms, excuse me. So if you go to GaryVaynerchuk.com, there's information on his website, but really he uses his own social media to provide all the content that he uses to teach people. He does videos every day. The amount of content that this guy produces is pretty mind-boggling. He's got a whole team to help him out with it. It's super valuable. If there's a negative to Gary Vaynerchuk, in my opinion, it's that he relies solely on social media, and especially the mobile device. He is 100% correct that the majority of people are focusing their attention on mobile devices. So in his mind frame, why would you spend money or time marketing on anything else, like magazine ads, billboards? To him and to me, all of these marketing tactics are a complete waste of time and money because everybody is looking at their cell phones. So you want to be where they're looking. You can get examples of this by just walking down the street. Even when people are crossing the street these days, they don't look up from their cell phones and hopefully don't get hit by cars. So GaryVaynerchuk.com is a great resource, but like I said, you want to follow his social media accounts because that's where he produces most of his content. Number 2 on our list, Moz.org. Moz is founded by a man named Seth Fishgren. Moz is very heavy into SEO. It's a little bit opposite from Gary Vaynerchuk's approach because instead of using social media, which is what we kind of call push marketing, so you're pushing your content out through your social media to all of your followers, SEO is all about inbound marketing. So the difference is if somebody goes on their cell phone or their computer and they search something on Google, they're coming into your website because your website is the best resource to answer whatever question this user is looking for. So Moz.org is really, really great. Like I said, it's going to teach you all about SEO. It's going to teach you, if you don't know what SEO means, it's about getting your website higher in the Google search rankings for a specific search term. So next time you search something in Google, you can see this for yourself. Like 80% of all the traffic either clicks on the first listing or the second listing in the search results pages. So getting your website optimized so that it ranks higher in the Google search engines is very, very important. This is the most valuable kind of traffic you can get because there's intent behind it. So let's say you're searching for something like a plumber in West Palm Beach, Florida. There's a really, really good chance that this person is looking for a plumber in West Palm Beach, Florida. The first website that they click on is going to solve whatever problem they have. So these kind of searches have a really, really high conversion that'll lead to either the purchasing of a product or the purchasing of a service. SEO is huge. This is where we spend the majority of our time. And aside from social media, this is the most valuable traffic that you can get. What you're going to learn on Moz is the tactics for SEO, but it's also a lot of the tactics on site structure. The way your site is set up gives Google easier or harder access, if you don't do it right, to actually crawl the entire site. You want to make sure your site is structured in a way that makes it very easy for Google to index. He's going to teach you all about that. And then also on Moz, they provide a lot of really, really valuable tools that are going to teach you things like what kind of keywords get the most traffic searching for them, how many backlinks are coming to your site. He has a tool called Follower Rank, which helps your tweets and which helps you navigate your Twitter account to make relationships to either cross-promote on websites or get backlinks. All of these things really, really help your search rankings. Moz.org, M-O-Z.org. Number one on my list, my absolute personal favorite. If I could meet this guy, I would. He's pretty much indirectly taught me everything that I know, him and his team, I should say. Copyblogger, copyblogger.com, was founded by a man named Brian Clark. The whole approach and philosophy behind Copyblogger is using content marketing. So that's blogging, that's videos like I'm doing right now, that's podcasts, any form of content. It's using content marketing to build an audience. So the difference between what Vaynerchuk says and what Seth says at Moz.org is that Copyblogger wants you to use your content to build an email list. The rationale behind that is that all of these social platforms over here, like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Google, they change their algorithms a lot. They change the rules behind the site. If you own an email list, however, you own your audience. Anything that Facebook decides to do isn't going to affect you. Anything that Google decides to do isn't going to affect you, because these really are third parties that are sort of mediating the relationship between you and your audience. Through Copyblogger and Brian Clark's approach, if you have an email list, you control your audience. There's no third party in between you two. It's just you and the people that are following you. So you have direct access to them. So you use the content to provide value and build an audience. Once you have your audience, you use email to either pitch them your service, pitch them your product, or just continue to provide valuable content, which is going to kind of boost your authority and let you be seen as an industry leader in whatever kind of industry you're working on. If you guys have any questions on this, I'm really telling you, everything that I've learned about this, I've pretty much learned from these 4 websites. These guys are all geniuses. Their teams are all geniuses. For instance, Brian Clark's partner from Copyblogger is a woman named Sonia Simone, I think is how you pronounce it. She's a complete genius with writing. They're all super, super talented people that have a way of explaining these sort of high-level tactics in a manner that are easy to understand and are easy to execute upon. So, as always, if you guys have any questions on this, if you want to learn a little bit more, If maybe you want to get in touch with me, you can email me, tim@stodzy.com. I'm always here for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find the little button right down here. I look forward to speaking to you, and please stay tuned right after this so you can see the bloopers. I've watched it like 50 times now. It's really hysterical. I appreciate you guys' time. Talk to you next time. Peace. Stoddard with StodzyMedia.com. Today I'm going to go over 4 excellent resources for you guys to learn how to do internet marketing on your own. I've been asked a bunch of times since we started this company, I've been asked, hey Tim, how did you learn how to do all this stuff? Why are you smiling?
I don't know. I was thinking in my mind like, hey Tim, how you do this stuff? Sorry.
No, that's cool. Keep laughing.
I've been miserable for like 2 months and now I'm like laughing because of you.
So I've been asked the question a bunch of times, where do you learn how to do internet marketing? I am pretty much self-taught. I know that there's course. It's usually the other way around. I'm usually the one that's supposed to be fucking.
Because I'm always dead inside.
I don't remember where I am.
Ugh.
I think I just gotta start all over.
I don't know why I can't fucking get my shit together.
Alright. You can keep laughing. I'm just gonna keep my cool.
It's good practice.
You gotta look at the fucking camera, Molly.
True.
Hey everybody, my name is Tim Stoddard. You're fucking killing me.
I lose it. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me.
We didn't even get past the first 30 seconds. Fuck, Molly.
I just need to... I think I had too much caffeine today.